just wanted to come on here and chat with you guys about the different kinds of mortgages that are out there. Buyers, I know right now, are really scared and nervous with things that are happening with interest rates. So mortgages are obviously kind of at the top of everyone's attention right now, just with rates being so up and down. And it scares buyers. And then buyers also have the issues of, well, how much do I need for a down payment? What are the other costs that I'm going to need if I'm moving forward to purchase a house? So I just thought it might be helpful to talk to you guys about the different kinds of mortgages and explain that not every mortgage requires 20% down or for you to donate a left kidney in order to be able to have money to buy a house. I kid, but not really. That's how we feel sometimes, you guys. But anyway, so yeah, there's lots of different mortgage options out here for buyers, especially first-time home buyers. Obviously, cash is a wonderful thing, but many of us don't just have large wads of cash hiding under the mattress that we can go and purchase a house with. So let's talk about some other ways to purchase. Conventional mortgage. So a lot of people think that conventional mortgage always means you have to put 20% down on your mortgage when you purchase a house. Not true. Today there are lots of really cool options. We have some really great local lenders, the credit unions. They have some great programs going on for conventional financing. Some of them are considered like a portfolio loan, but conventional financing that you can do 5%, 3%, and get this, even 0%. What? Yes. So there are even conventional loans out here with a 0% down option for your down payment. Crazy, right? Why is nobody telling everyone about this? Well, obviously, the banks take a higher risk when you're not putting as much money down on your down payment. So that can mean your rate is going to probably be a little bit higher, that kind of thing. You're going to definitely, well, I shouldn't say definitely. Most of them will possibly also have PMI, but I know, for instance, on our credit union, they have a great program going right now. I think this is just kind of their constant, but it's for people who are in healthcare, people who are doctors, people who are teachers, people who are first responders. They actually have a program for a 0 down loan. Yes. So how cool is that? And some of those programs do or don't require PMI, that kind of thing. So obviously, when you start to get into the nitty-gritty, it's best to talk to your loan officer and see what your options are. Rates and all that are affected by your credit score, your debt to income ratios. All of those things play into what you qualify for and that kind of thing. So best to have a discussion with the loan officer. But I just wanted to explain, there are conventional loans out here for 0 down. So how awesome is that? And then obviously we have some really great government funded loans. We have what's called rural development. It has to be in a certain location in order to qualify for that, more rural areas. So that's also an awesome option. There are income requirements as far as like you actually can't make too much money for that. And it's just a really great 0 down program for somebody that, maybe is like, hey, I don't qualify for the 0 down at the credit union, but what about this rural development option? Obviously there's FHA, which, a lot of FHA, your 3.5% is your down payment. VA is another great option, of a 0 down, mortgage option. And also I know that on our credit union, I believe part of their portfolio 0 down that I was talking about as a conventional, veterans also qualify for that as well. So you don't necessarily have to go VA, because as we know, when the market is tough and it's a seller's market and buyers are competing in multiple offer situations, unfortunately, VA loans sometimes can be overlooked by sellers, and buyers are not as competitive. So veterans can maybe still utilize that 0 down if they go with a program, such as what Honor has right now, or what some other people might be offering. So just want to help you guys understand there are options out here. If you don't just have a giant wad of cash sitting around and you want to buy a house because you're sick of throwing your money away to a landlord. So reach out. I'd love to help you. I'd love to connect you with some great loan officers that we have in the area that can give you some awesome options. Talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend.